Hey everybody, can you hear me yet? I know there's a little bit of a delay using Google Hangout, but we're gonna try it tonight. I'm pretty excited to kick off our team calls again because let's face it, July was our Team Cup month and most of you were in it. So I hope that you all had fun and that you gave it your all and you powered through that. You power through the month, and at least, you can ask yourself whether or not you gave it your all. And, you can be the judge of how well you did. If you hit your goals, that is awesome. But we are kicking off our team calls again, so I am pretty excited to start. So I am going to attempt a screen share here for you guys, and I'm actually trying to figure this out. Just give me a minute because I'm supposed to be able to see how many of you are online, and I'm not seeing it yet. So I want to make sure that I'm doing it right before I just start talking and no one can even hear me. So hold up. All right. I'm going to hit screen share and hope that this works because I can't see you guys. Awesome. Okay, so Missy just said that she can see me and she can hear me. Rock on. So this is our little guinea pig night. Thank you, Missy. So, okay, cool. So you could see the screen share. Awesome. That's what I wanted. So I'm going to hit screen share again, and we're going to do this thing and rock and roll. Okay. All right, we are screen sharing. Missy, can you see, actually whoever's on, Missy's just messaging with me right now. Can you see my screen share, my slides? And I know we're on a little bit of a delay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started anyways, and she can, or any of you could message me through Facebook if you have any questions. I know there's supposed to be a spot where you can actually message me and I can be able to see it, but it's going to be all through YouTube. So I have my YouTube page up. I just don't know how much of a delay we have. So here we go. We're rocking. So tonight's topic is on new coach basics. We are seriously growing like crazy, mad, awesome. Super stoked about how amazing our team is. I cannot even believe the growth that we've had just over the past, few weeks, let alone the past couple months. It is blowing my mind. I'm so excited to see this. So a lot of questions come up, and a lot of them are the same types of questions and statements because, let's face it, as a new coach and sometimes even as a seasoned coach, we are overwhelmed and we get confused and we really don't know where to start. And sometimes, as you're building your business, we're signing on coach after coach. So maybe you're a new coach and you're signing on brand new coaches and you're still new and you don't really know what the heck you're even doing. So this is where tonight's call is really going to come into play. So I'm going to try to touch through the basis and just give you a little bit of reassurance that you are doing everything right, that you are here for a reason, you are serving a purpose, and we are so glad to have you on this team. And know, again, that you are not alone. And I personally cried for like the first 3 weeks as a brand new coach because I was so overwhelmed and nervous and scared and had no idea what I was doing. So anyways, we are here to help you in every step of the way. So as we continue, I am going to start with the website. So as you guys start, you have 4 sites given to you automatically as a brand new coach. So what do you do with the websites? Well, they're yours. I personally only use my Team Beachbody site, the teambeachbody.com, but other people sometimes use all of them. It's totally up to you. Do not get overwhelmed by seeing all of these 4 websites and thinking that you have to totally give out all of those websites all the time. No. First of all, they are for your use only. I don't want you to post these on your Facebook page and say, here, go to my site and order this. No, guys, that's not how this works, okay? We've all made that mistake a couple times here and there. I get it. No worries. But I will dig deeper into it in this call, but this is just for the basis. This is just for your use right now. So learn to know your site. It's teambeachbody.com/your username. So whatever you set up with your username in the beginning, that is what your screen name is, your username. And pick a username that's basic. Mine is my name, okay? So don't be trying to think of anything all fancy or anything. Just simply put your name, okay? Next, the Coach Training Academy. So this is something that I require from all of my brand new coaches who want to work the business. This is the first step in your journey. You have to watch the videos. Yes, I'm sure some of you are like, oh my gosh, like 3 hours worth of videos. Yeah, I don't say that you have to sit down and watch them all, at one time. What you just have to do it on your own pace. But in order to get into a coach apprenticeship program, we as the leaders on this team, myself, the other diamonds who run our team, our new Coach Basics groups, we have to see that you are committed. And this is the very first step. So we cannot help you unless if you start to help yourself by going through this Coach Training Academy. First step. You can find it under whenever you log into your online office. It is, goodness, now I'm totally lost. I can't remember exactly what it is. I know it's on the right-hand side. I want to say it's like the Success tab or something at the top, News and Training on the right-hand side, and you'll find the Coach Training Academy in that drop-down box. And then what is the Coach Apprenticeship Program? What should you do? What's next? That is the basis of getting started as a new coach. If you want to learn the business, if you want to make it a full-time business, a part-time business, if you just want to make some money from this, you need to get into a coach apprenticeship program, and we run them every single month. So ask your sponsor coach about it, okay? Important info. So you want to know your coach relations, the phone number, the email that you are going to use all the time for pretty much 95% of everything is coachrelations@teambeachbody.com. It's plain and simple. Any kind of issue, any kind of problem you have, anything, shoot them an email and they'll get back with you. People have so many questions about Shakeology too. I get so many questions about, how do I explain Shakeology, what's in Shakeology, all about Shakeology. Use your Shakeology website. So you can go right there. You see myshakeology.com/your username. Go there. Check it out. Use the FAQs. Every question that you probably have is in the FAQs. Do a little research. This is your business. We are here to provide you help, tools, training, everything that you need. But you also have to do the work on your own. You have to look things up. I literally learned this business from making Google my best friend and using the FAQs. I learned on my own for those little questions that, you don't have to really ask someone. I would search for the answers first. And then, if you can't find the answers, definitely contact your upline coach or myself if they don't know the answer. Again, like I said, Google, and in our team files, it says Dream Team on here. Ours is Dream Xtreme. Some of you are in the big Dream Team group. That's great too. Check out our files section. Guys, I know it can be overwhelming and there's so much info, but all of the information in our files section of our team page is money. That I put the most important info that you can get in the files section, and it goes down, 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 but just before you click into our files section, have an idea of what it is you're looking for, and I have everything pretty much labeled according to topic, so don't go in and be like, oh, wait, this looks interesting, let me click on this, and then keep going down and click, click, click. That's going to get you overwhelmed. Go in with a specific topic, or if you have a question, ask your upline, and they can direct you in the file section of where to find something. Your back office, you need to get to know this. This is your office. This is where you find all of your answers. This is where you get to see who's signing up with you, your new customers, your new coaches. You, at the top where it says My Alerts right there. You know, you have 3 personally sponsored new coaches, was just the screenshot of this. This is where you're going to start watching your business grow. It's really exciting to see this. This is also where it's going to tell you, like I said, your new customers, your new emails, whose rank has changed in your downline, so you'll be able to see all of your personally sponsored coaches right in here in your alerts. You can also see who is projected to go inactive. Just get to know your back office. Also, on the right-hand side of your back office is the breaking coach news. I check that at least twice a day. You guys should get in the habit of doing the same thing. That is where corporate puts out all of the needed and necessary information that we need to know as coaches to help our business grow. Get to know that. Also, people will say, oh, hey, I missed the national wake-up call. The national wake-up call, I have never missed a national wake-up call in my 14 months in this business. Now, there's been times I've missed it at the exact time on Mondays at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Eastern time, sure. But I have always gone back and listened to the recording, which is found in the Breaking Coach News. So all recordings of every single national wake-up call that has ever been done is in your back office. So maneuver around, figure it out, and you're going to learn how to use it. So make it a point to check in. Like I said, I check in 2, sometimes 3 times a day in my back office, and you should do the same. Team cycle bonuses. This is where your income will start to grow. There's only so much that you can get from commission. You're going to start noticing that your commissions will be about the same each month depending on how many challenge packs you sell. But the team cycle bonus, that is how you're going to start to earn residual income. That is going to be your income of when you're sleeping, you're making money. You're not having to do this all on your own. This is going to be your team that helps you start building a solid income. So as an Emerald coach, you make $14 per cycle. That means that on one of your legs, you have 200 personal volume, so that is $200 in sales. And the other leg, your left or right leg, whichever, it has to be opposite. But then the other leg is 100. So it's a 200 to 100 ratio. So every time that you get that 200 to 100 ratio, you're going to get $14 as an Emerald and $18 as a Diamond. So, you know, it keeps going up. So you start with, you have one cycle bonus, 200 to 100. And then you'll have, 400 PV and then 200 PV on another leg. You'll cycle bonus twice. And it goes up and up and up. And I remember as a new coach thinking, really? It's only $14 or seriously $18? But you can cycle bonus so many times that means money. That is crazy good money because I actually need to look it up. I can't remember the exact amount. I want to say you can cycle bonus over 100 times a day or something like that, depending on, as your volume grows. So you guys, this is how we make our money, is by team cycle bonuses. So you want to rank advance. You want to build volume. Your goal should honestly be 500 PV a week. That and up, at least a minimum of 500 PV. That's the goal, to really start to earn team cycle bonuses and make that a solid income. So keep that in mind as you're going through and building your business, and just really pay attention to that personal volume and of your coaches, and you want to sign your coaches up. Coach placement. So this is huge too. I know that it can be really confusing as a new coach, sometimes even as a seasoned coach, to figure out placement. You don't really know where to or you don't really know where to place your coaches. So you're going to hear us talk about weak legs and strong legs. So in order to figure that out, again, very confusing, you want to go to My Business and Graphical Genealogy. In there, at the top, you'll see your name at the very top. And then you're going to see like little branches of people coming off of that, off of your name. So whichever side you see names that are not your personally sponsored coaches, so if you just see other people on a certain leg, then that is your strong leg. That is where coaches on that leg, your upline coach is placing their coaches. So that's your strong leg. You're going to have more volume on that side. So you're going to want to focus on placing coaches on your weak leg. Really, it's going to end up being once you make diamond rank, because you have to have, in order to make diamond, you have to have 4 coaches on one leg and 4 coaches on the other. But you will really start to grow and earn that cycle bonus by putting more coaches on your weak leg, because your strong leg is automatically going to have more volume. So again, I'll probably say it a few more times. You're going to have questions about this. It can be confusing. Ask your sponsor coach to help you, understand it a little bit better. And there are plenty of videos to watch in YouTube about this exact topic. You also want to find out, everyone's different and everyone's reasons change with coaching. You might just have someone who wants just the discount on Shakeology, which is absolutely great. That's fantastic. You still have to place them. So you generally want to just put your discount coaches on your weak leg to start out with, and then anyone who is in the business to build it strong, then you want them on your strong leg, because you want a higher volume on one leg and then a smaller volume, a weaker volume on your weak leg. So you cycle bonus more. What if a coach is placed on the wrong side? So say someone logs in and they sign up to be a coach and you didn't already have your placement set. It's okay. You just have to email Coach Relations at that email that I have already provided and let them know that you need to make a coach change for the placement. So it'll just say placement change in the subject line. You say so-and-so, coach ID number, blah, 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 which you will find in your back office, your online office, and say, please switch so-and-so to my left leg or my right leg. Quick, easy, but you have to do it within 3 days. It's a 3-day rule with Beachbody. So just make sure that you're checking in there every single day, or you automatically place your coaches, which you'll see in your the My Business, and then you can actually place your coaches by going to your graphical genealogy and setting preferred placement. You can figure that out. It's really easy to just see where it says add the coach, like the new coach, if you want them on your left leg or your right leg, and always just keep them on the outside legs. You'll see an inside leg like placement. Don't worry about that right now. Just left leg, right leg. That's it. Coaching Codes is the best site ever invented. Okay, you guys want to get to know this. It was very confusing for me at first as well. So where you see at the top where that little pink arrow is, you want the coach ID, your coach ID number. That's where you put your coach number, and then your screen name right below it. You don't need to put anything in the domain name or the domain extension. Just leave that as it is. So right after you put your screen name, just hit enter, and then you can go from there. You can scroll down and you can click on the challenge packs or the little link where you can have get your coach to be able to sign up to be a coach. It's all in Coaching Codes. Now, I want to tell you this, to say it over and over so you remember to always ask your new challengers, your new clients, your new customers, anyone that you're talking to, make sure that you ask them if they have ever ordered anything from Beachbody before, or if they're working with another coach. First of all, if they're working with another coach, then you need to direct them to continue with that new coach. We as coaches, we don't really want to step on anyone's toes. That's just not our style. But also keep in mind that there are people who don't necessarily click well with the coaches that they either are assigned to or are working with. So just find out in advance if they're already working with someone, if they want to continue with that person. But if not, and they want to work with you, you have to have them send an email to Coach Relations just asking to switch you to their coach. Otherwise, you will not get credit. Even if you send them the link straight from Coaching Codes or straight from your back office, you will not get credit because they will automatically be placed under another coach. So just keep that in mind to always ask that and just automatically have them switch to you if they have ever ordered anything. I'm talking even like 4 years prior, ordering straight up from the infomercial or something. They are always assigned a coach. So definitely get them to switch to you if, this is how it's going to roll. They're going to work with you. Let me take a drink real quick. Okay, and I just went over this. If someone has a switch or has a coach already, they can also just call the 1-800 number and then get it switched right away as well. All right, Success Club. We talk about this all the time. This is literally the bread and butter of your business. I cannot stress it enough. You see the 2015 Success Club trip up there in the corner. We are going to Cancun, Mexico. That will be, I've already got that trip completely paid for myself personally, just from hitting Success Club every month. That is a perk. That is an incentive. Guys, why not hit Success Club? I mean, even just for that alone, even if you're still questioning what you're doing as a coach, why you're a coach, how you want to run your business, focus on hitting Success Club because you can get free trips, and each month you get free stuff from Beachbody. So this month, for hitting Success Club, you're going to get an exercise ball, an agility ladder, and a jump rope. I mean, it's like an $80 value. So Beachbody rewards us for hitting Success Club. And when you commit to hitting Success Club each month, that means that you are helping more and more people, get fit, get healthy, and that's what we want. That is our huge goal. We want to help anyone and everyone that we can become healthier, become fit, help them reach their goals. I just love getting the emails of people who, they've lost some inches, they've lost pounds, they're throwing away their blood pressure medication or, their high cholesterol medication and all of this stuff. It is so rewarding. So Success Club measures how many people we're helping is what it boils down to. So how to earn. You earn 1 Success Club point for every Shakeology Home Direct you order. So say someone just wants to order Shakeology, they don't want a challenge pack, which I'll talk about here in a little bit too, how I direct them to get them to order a challenge pack. But if they just want Shakeology, you get 1 Success Club point. You get 2 Success Club points for every challenge pack that you sell. So say someone comes to me and they just want Shakeology. Well, most months, Beachbody puts out a challenge pack for $140. So a challenge pack is any fitness program plus your Shakeology, and it's at a discounted price because you're ordering them together rather than separately. So I always, if someone's like, I want Shakeology, I just want Shakeology, I personally am always telling them, well, this is how I run my business. This is how I run my challenge groups. I need you to have the nutrition and the fitness program together. I need to know that you're doing your exercising and giving your body the proper nutrition that it needs because they have to go hand in hand. So then I direct them towards the challenge pack that's $140 because honestly, they're paying less than $10 more. Well, probably like right around $10 more. They'll get a whole fitness program with that, and they're going to get their Shakeology. they're going to get a better deal because they don't have to pay as much for shipping. And like I said, they're getting the fitness program as well. And then you're getting the 2 Success Club points. So it's a win-win situation. You do not get points for program only or the supplements of Beachbody. I personally do not just sell fitness programs. I don't. I'm not going to say that it's not a waste of my time or anything, but I don't particularly say, okay, well, this is an option for just a fitness program. I don't. This is a business for me. This is what I'm doing. We're growing, and I want to help people, and I know that those who just, that just get the fitness program, a little over a year in, I realized that that's great, they're exercising, but they're not focusing on the nutrition, and that is 80% of the package. You have to eat right. That is what fuels our body, and that is what gets the best results, is whenever you're eating properly. So, and I also don't put anyone in my challenge groups who don't have a challenge pack. They have to have the Shakeology and the fitness program to get the support of myself as their coach. So, that's how I run my business, and it works for me, and I highly recommend that you do the same, because we have to give them the whole package, the whole support, motivation, accountability, nutrition, and the fitness program as well, in order for them to truly get the whole deal from us. So another thing with Success Club. So if you're a brand new coach, which a lot of you are, you can actually earn a free Summit ticket. Summit is our huge event once a year. Next year it will be in Nashville. You will earn a free ticket if you hit Success Club for your very first 3 months in the business. It's huge. It's a $300 value. So you really, really want to put the emphasis on Success Club. So, really, if you think about it, hitting Success Club is literally a minimum of, I just say, 3 challenge packs a month. That's nothing. Set your goals at a minimum of 3. Maybe if you want to hit Success Club 10, which has always been my goal, that's 5 challenge packs. Nothing. You guys can totally do that. That's 5 people that you get to help every single month. That's amazing. That's 5 lives that you're changing. So look at it that way. And then also you're going to earn customer leads once you turn Emerald, and then you have 5 points on each calendar month. So leads, think of, and once you hit Emerald Coach, then you're going to get leads from the company, which you're going to get $14 for every lead as well as the cycle bonus. And you can get up to, 5, 10 more leads a month. And then same way, once you rank advanced to Diamond, then you're going to get $18 per lead. And then a lot of times you'll get commission if they order Shakeology from you, and sometimes they become coaches. So just know that, like I said, the cycle bonuses, the rank advancements, the team, just growing your team, that is where your residual income will come from. You also need to check this in your back office. Do you qualify for Success Club? This is in your back office. Make sure you're clicking on it. You're going to see all the little, you want it to all say green. The reason why the one Coach Connections is in no, that one is for hitting Diamond within your first 90 days. I did not do that. I'm trying to help anyone who wants to grow their business quickly to do that. That would be fantastic for you. But you just want to make sure that, in order to qualify for Success Club, you have to have your Shakeology or at a minimum of 50 PV, personal volume, so that is basically $50 worth of products from Beachbody that is purchased by you. I just say, guys, get your Shakeology, that's 90 PV, because then once you do rank advanced to Emerald and above, you have to have a minimum of 90 PV to stay active. You want to be an active coach, because that is where you qualify for Success Club once you hit Success Club, and you have to be an active coach as well. So keep that in mind, that you need to just focus on hitting Success Club in order to get your leads then once you hit Emerald. Again, it all falls into place. I'm sure a lot of you are confused by it, but just know that you will understand it better as you progress and as you move forward. All right, so I'm going to get into a little bit more about our challenge groups. Actually, my slides are a little bit out of whack. I wanted to do the challenge groups first, but that's all right. Facebook, you are going to hear us. One of the things that we preach in this business is posting on social media. I use Facebook as my main source, as most of you probably do as well. You need to make your profile public. I know it can be scary. It took me several months before I opened my Facebook page up to basically allow anyone to see it. I still don't have it set as public, I guess, but I have it where you can follow me. So if someone just hits follow, then they can see what I'm posting. And also know, so say you have pictures of your kids that you don't want everyone to see, that's fine. You can click on the picture once you upload it, and you can click on the little arrow next to it and just say you just want like your certain friends, like your friends list to see it. So it would be blocked from anyone else being able to see that as well. So don't freak out. I know I did for a little while, but you're growing, and if this is a business for you and you want to make it as a business, then you have to expose yourself and let people start following you, because they want you. It's not just about the fitness programs. It's about you as their coach. Post 3 to 5 times a day. This is vital. I mean, this is what you have to do. You have to be present in social media, and you have to post content. You do not want to go and post 3 to 5 times a day just about Beachbody. That will get you people ignoring you and probably blocking you, and they don't want to see your stuff, which is not what you want to do. My suggestion is to follow top coaches. I know that there's a list of them in many, many places. I know I have them in our files section somewhere. If you want to make it easy, you can literally click on my own personal friends list and then go into where it says following. And I want to say about 97% of the people that I follow are top Beachbody coaches. So you can go in there and follow them yourself. The faster you can figure out your target market, the better. That means people you want to work with. At first, you're just like, you want to hit Success Club, you're inviting every single day, and you're go, go, go. But there will come a point where you're going to figure out, okay, so I can relate to this type of market, this type of person. I'm not really relating to someone who, for me personally, I can't relate to someone who has to lose like 100 pounds. I love to help them, but I can't relate to them because I've never been in that position, thank God. But some people have. So some of you are great coaches. Some of you have lost, a lot of weight. So that's probably going to be some of your target market, because you can help those people better because you can relate. Keep that in mind. You want to literally run Facebook as a reality show. I say that all the time. People want to see you. They don't want to go to my Beachbody page and buy this. Do not do that. I promise you, no one will do that. They will actually probably go to your Facebook or your Beachbody page, look at the prices, and totally roll their eyes, and they'll be lost. They won't even talk to you about it. So focus on you. Go again. What I have done to build my business is literally, I have studied top coaches in this business. I know what they post. I know what times they post. I know who they direct their posts to, and I recreate their posts. So for me, what I did, my first 6 months as a coach probably, I would click on the top coaches, Melanie Mitro, Lindsay Matway, Brigitte Linford, Scotty Hobbs, Janelle Summers. I would go back about 6 months. So what I would do, I would go to their Facebook page, click on their photos, and then scroll through about 6 months back, just because those posts are long gone. No one's even going to more than likely remember them. And I would see what picture captured my eye and what I could relate to. So then I would click on it, and I would see what they wrote about or what they were posting about with that picture. and I would just search and I'd study and I'd see what I could relate to, and then I don't copy word for word by any means, but I would take what they had said and I would recreate it in my own words. And yeah, I would use the same picture because let's face it, it's Pinterest. They're just, everybody's getting the same pictures from different places. So that is how I have seriously built my business. You follow people. They've already done it. So do that. Go and pick someone that you can relate to and just study them. Select 5 main topics tells your story, tells your life. Faith, family, fitness, freedom, and fashion. That is what you will find on my page mostly always. That's just who I am. Before you post something, ask yourself, if I saw this in my newsfeed, would it stand out, add value, make me laugh, or how would I feel about it? Would I want to stop and read it? You guys know what I'm talking about. If you see someone trying to sell something, being all salesy, putting a picture of, like Tony Horton up on your page saying, get P90 X3 now, $20 off or something like that, they're going to keep scrolling. Most people are just going to roll their eyes and keep going. Now, if you have a cute picture of you working out and in your cute new outfit, or, it's 5 a.m. and you're doing like a sleepy pose or something, people are going to like that. It's going to attract them to you. So I would focus on that. Check your Facebook, and check your Facebook wall every day and take in what you would know about you if you were a random stranger. So you want to make sure that even random strangers feel like they are your best friend. That is just that's how you're going to attract people, plain and simple. Give what you want to receive. Give referrals, give comments, engage with people. So you want to go to their Facebook pages and you want to comment, say, hey, I love that dress, or you look beautiful, or whatever you're doing. You want to just give yourself to other people and make them feel good. I mean, that's what I do, and I love it. That's what I live for. I love to go. I like to compliment people. So I do. I kind of like Facebook stock all day. It's great. And add value. Maybe you're someone who wants to do recipes. Me, as a new coach, that was how I started posting on Facebook. I had never used Facebook before I started. I had 140 Facebook friends, and they were mostly family. I had rarely ever posted anything besides some pictures of my kids on Facebook. I had no idea how to use Facebook. So whenever I first started and I was told to post 3 to 5 times a day, I laughed my butt off because I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to post. I make fun of these people who post on Facebook all the time. Well, then I quickly realized what my why was for this business, and I realized that, yeah, in order to make it and succeed, I had to figure out what I was going to post about. So I would do a recipe every single day. I'd post around noon. I would schedule my posts to go out, and that started to draw attraction, and people started to follow me that way. So that's a little tip for you guys. Expanding your network. So so I started with 140 some friends last year, and I'm up to over 1,000 at this point. I just friend request a lot of people. You're going to find that you can click on your friends page and see that one of their friends commented. So click on their friends page and go and hit friend request, or go down through the people's, people you may know. There are so many people that you know or you have mutual friends with that you can just hit add friend, add friend, add friend, add friend. I would focus on 3 to 5 new ads a day, and it works. Most people will just add you. And then just to build your Facebook affinity, go and comment on people's pictures on their Facebook page. And then once you start commenting a few times on their photos, then your content that you post on Facebook will start popping up in their newsfeed. That is how you grow your Facebook affinity, because most people don't even see what you're posting on Facebook. You have to go to their pages and like I said, build your likes. It's all crazy. Google it if you want to learn more about how the Facebook affinity works. And then step 3 for that, well, let's see, we'll go back to step 2. The comment on 2 to 3 of their posts, leave comments that you would want to receive. And then step 3, Like I said, all of your friends have an entire network of friends separate from you. So if you see a friend posting on their page, like I did, I just said this, so I'm not going to go back through, but you can just friend request them. And sometimes I'll send a message and I'll say, hey, I'm not a creeper, but I literally just, I have kids the same age as yours, or I see that so-and-so is our mutual friend, so I just wanted to expand my network and just say hello. Most people were like, oh, cool. Hey, what's up? And they add you as their friend. Challenge groups. Challenge groups are my favorite thing ever. You guys, this is the bread and butter of our business. This is what we invite people to. So once you get into our coach apprenticeship groups, then we pick a date, which our date is already set. You will see in our file section the calendar for August. There are challenge groups that will be starting every Monday this month. So for us, the brand new coach apprenticeship group that started this past Monday, we will be inviting to the August 18th challenge group. So announce that you're a coach. We've already gone through this. I'm not going to touch base on it too much, but this is what we do in our apprenticeship groups. We teach you guys that challenge groups are great, and most of you have been in a challenge group. So you understand that they work and they're awesome, and we give so much support and accountability. Love them. They're the best. Now, when you are inviting to a challenge group and someone shows interest, you are like a deer in the headlights, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. Someone's actually interested. So this is what I say. You guys can screenshot this if you want, or I can even post this whole, all the slides in our team page. That's actually going to be better. I'll just do that. But I have this whole write-up of what I say, and we have it in the guides and scripts in our files section as well. That is key. You have to learn how to listen to people and then just give them the information that they ask for in a very short way. We don't want to word vomit on people. We just want to breadcrumb information for them and give them the basis of what it is that we do. Hold on, I need a drink. And then, like I had mentioned before, just our challenge packs. I only give the option for challenge packs with people. It goes down through that forming relationship. I do not give out my Team Beachbody website page for people to just go and look through. People are going to ask you that. That's going to be one of the first questions. They're going to always say, how much is this? And they're going to say, can I have your link so I can go and look at the programs? Nope. I don't even acknowledge that they ask a price or acknowledge that they ask for my website. I just go into forming the relationship. I just kind of dodge that question, and then I use the guides and scripts that we have in our file section, and I copy and paste the questions for them, and it works. 85% of the time I have a closing rate. So the faster you guys learn how to use that to form a relationship with people, to really just find out what they want. You have to get to know people. You can't just say, okay, well, I want you to do this. No, it doesn't work like that. We just have to figure out what they want, their goals, their needs, and help them that way. And then steps to enrolling customers as challengers. Oops. I just covered all this. I was ahead of myself. Don't give out your site. Give possible suggestions. So whatever, based on what they tell you their goals are, you give them the suggestions of the program. I generally, I will tell you, I do 21-day fix is my 80% of what I recommend to people because it gives them everything that they need. And then PIO is brand new, so everybody wants PIO. So those have been my two top sellers. And then this month T25 is also on sale, and that is still a huge, huge demand. So I don't go through and say, oh, I think that you should choose from like these 5. No, just keep it simple because these programs are pretty much for everyone. Setting goals as new coaches and even as seasoned coaches. Our goals can change, our lives change, but the number one thing that I really want you guys to think about tonight before we end this call is, why are you a Beachbody coach? There is so many of us who our very first reason is, well, I'm a coach because I want to help people. That's true. I said that when I first started as a coach. I'm sure each of you thought that, have said that. Same thing. We get that we wouldn't be here if we didn't genuinely have a heart to help people. But if you want to make it in this business, if you want to succeed, you have to set a solid why. Something that literally will like bring tears to your eyes and give you the goosebumps on your arms when you think of why you're here. Because I will tell you that there will be times in this business where you're going to want to quit. It would be so much easier to just throw in the towel and walk away, because it gets hard. You're growing into a leader. You're going to get a team if you're in this for, like I said, to grow an income, you have to grow a team. So I will tell you 100,000% that every step is worth it, but it gets to the point where you're like, should I throw in the towel? But when you get to that point and you're thinking that way, then you automatically need to think of that why. Why are you here? What is that huge goal that is driving you? Is it financial freedom? That is our huge why, is to be financially free. I personally want to retire my husband from the Navy in 2.5 years, when he has to go and either sign up to re-enlist or he can sign the papers to get out. I want him to just have that choice rather than him having to re-enlist because he is our main income. So that, right now I literally have like chills just saying it out loud, and I could cry, and it's every single time those words leave my mouth, I get that overwhelming feeling that no matter how hard this gets, I will never give up, and I will never give up on you guys. I will build this team forever. Like, this is it for me. I have that passion and that will to just, now looking at you guys as these new coaches, you don't even understand. Seeing the numbers rising in my back office every day when I check in and I see 24, 26 new coaches added this week. Guys, I remember just sitting there, just even a few months ago, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have one new coach in my downline this week. That's so cool. Like, I would get so excited over one. And now when it's in the 20s, almost every time I log into my online office, I'm just like so humbled and so grateful. And I see the big picture, this big picture of us as a team in the top 10 next year. That is where I see us going. So I'm trying to help you all figure out that strong why, and to know that you can make money. You can just want to be in this business to just pay for your Shakeology each month. That's amazing. Thank you so much for being on this team. You add so much value just by being what we call a discount coach. Maybe you just want the discount on Shakeology. I love you for it. That's amazing. Or maybe you want to start helping your family pay for groceries. That was my next step. Shakeology paid for, then I wanted to help pay for some of the cost of groceries because it gets expensive. And then I wanted to help pay for some of my car payment. And that, it just keeps growing. And now, like I said, the goals change. What are your 3-month, your 6-month, your 1-year goals? Think of the scariest but yet coolest thing that you could ever possibly think of that you would want to do. Like I said, financial freedom. Maybe you want to take your kids to Disney World twice a year. I know that's one of my goals. Like, I think that would be awesome. So I write down that kind of stuff. And I want to hire a cleaning lady. So that's one of my goals too. But anyway, so I just make goal boards, and I encourage you all to figure out your true passion and where you would love for this to lead you. I know we have some of you who are full-time nurses, full-time, mortgage originators, full-time whatever, business people, you work wherever. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. But you work full-time outside of the home. You can still do this. Actually, I encourage you, if you did not listen to the Monday Night Dream Team call this past week, and I have it uploaded in the files section so you can find it. The speakers on there were amazing, and they were both lawyers for 3 years, and they ran their Beachbody businesses at the same time, and now they are full-time Beachbody coaches. But they did it. They did their 1 hour a day. They focused on Beachbody while they were lawyers and doing all of their full-time outside the house job as well. So you don't have to know exactly what you're doing right now, but you do have to just just keep setting goals. You know, even if Success Club is your first goal, just hit Success Club each month and maybe sign 1 or 2 new coaches if you're, you know, just kind of dabbling at the idea. But if you're like me and you know that this is it for you, my goal was Success Club 10 from the first day I signed on, and I wanted to sign 5 new coaches a month. That was my goal, and that's what I've done for the last 14 months. Time management. You have to learn time management. I mean, like I said, I don't care where you're at in your life. Everybody needs a little help with time management. There are plenty of video trainings in our files section if you want to watch them to really help. Because let's face it, if you treat this like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a job, it's going to pay you like a job. Like any job, there's ups and downs, trials and tribulations, but you know, we all have to work for a living, so why not do it on our own time? But let's learn to manage that time to make the best of it. You can literally run this business on 1 hour a day. A power hour is all that you need, and I have that listed in our group page, what I do every single day. Invite, invite, invite. The 3 vital behaviors that Beachbody puts out that you see everywhere. Invite 3 to 5 people a day minimum. Drink your Shakeology. Do your workouts and your personal development, which is my next slide, because if you do not do personal development, if you are not reading a book or listening to an audio every single day, you might as well do yourself a favor and step on out of this business if you're trying to grow it, because you will not get anywhere if you are not doing personal development. I am telling you that straight up because I thought that I could just skip past it. I thought it was silly. I'm not a reader. I don't like to read very much. I would make excuse after excuse. Nope. As soon as I started truly taking in the personal development, that's when my business took off. That's when my mentality changed. That's when I started believing in myself. That's when everything happened and it started falling into place. So The Compound Effect is the first book that I always ask all of my new coaches to read. We do that for our coach apprenticeship group. That's the start. Go Pro. I just finished that again. I think I listened to it 2 or 3 times. I finally just actually read it. Eat That Frog is a great book for time management. 30-Day Push, same thing. Chalene Johnson is amazing. Those books are great. And then Personality Plus is amazing as well because it teaches you how to work with different people who have different personality types. Read every day. It says, you know, at least 10 pages a day. That's great. I try to read at least 30 minutes a day. It's vital. It truly is. That is what is going to get you through, and that's where I get my inspiration from. That's where a lot of my posts are generated from. That's where I give you guys a lot of information from. We cannot ever stop growing. And then last but not least, your future starts now. I love these pictures. I know we have some guys on our team too. Rock on, guys. Love you all. But little girls with dreams become women with vision. How true is that? I can just remember the dreams, literally. I mean, I dreamt about a mansion and, you know, little girls, the princess castle and marrying my prince and all of that as a little girl. But, you know, what happens as we start to get older and we go to college and life starts to get in the way and debt starts to pile up and stress starts to take over? We start to just lose our value and we lose who we are. At least I did. And those dreams and that vision kind of just started getting cloudy. And I just said, oh, that could never be me because I didn't marry a doctor or I didn't marry a lawyer or something like that. But my vision has came back over the last year, and personal development helps. Growing as a person helps. This business is helping. Knowing the potential that I have to help you guys, to help end this trend of obesity, to help give more to my church, to help, you know, just give in general, just everything that this business can do for us as coaches. My vision is back and I'm making it reality. And I want you guys to do the same. I want you to dream bigger. I want you to remember those dreams from when you were little and just, you know, turn them into the dreams that you want to have now and run with them, because It's never too late. We're never too old, too young, too rich, too poor, nothing. We are capable of doing anything that we put our minds to. And I will tell you that I have proven that to myself, because if you would have told me 1 year ago that this is where I would be right now, I would have laughed in your face. I'm not the same person, not even close to the same person that I was when I decided to start this business. I didn't know what I really wanted when I started. I signed up just because I thought, well, yeah, maybe I'll make it work. But within that first week, after listening to a call, kind of like this one from Melanie Mitro, my whole perspective changed, because I looked at her as a top Beachbody coach in 2.5 years, 3 years that she had been doing it, and she's a stay-at-home mom of 2 little boys, and I thought to myself, why not me? There's no difference. Why not me? So I want you guys to leave this call tonight and figure out where you want your journey to go, at least for now, what you really want, and ask yourself, why not me? Why can't I be a top earner in Beachbody? Why can't I lose that last 25, 30 pounds that I need, or even 5 pounds, whatever it is? Why not me? Start your journey. Start this new adventure and dig deep and know that you can help more people than you can even imagine. I came into this saying if I could help one person change their life, that would be amazing. That one has turned into hundreds after almost 14 months in this business. I am humbled and I am grateful for every single person who has trusted me, who has allowed me to lead them in a way that I never knew that I would be able to do. And I want you guys to know that you can do this too. It's up to you. You have to just believe in yourself and push forward through the good and the bad, and celebrate successes. Celebrate when you get that first challenge pack sale. Celebrate when you lose that weight. Celebrate when your challengers are losing the weight. Celebrate when you hit Success Club. Celebrate when you sign your first coach, when you hit Emerald, Diamond. Guys, this is amazing. We have the ability to do all of this. So, love y'all. I've been talking for an hour. I hope that you took something from this. I will post the slides in our group page as soon as I figure out how to do it. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and actually post them. I'm going to go to my YouTube page and see if I can see them. Or else just post them in our team page, like under the link that I had posted for this call tonight. Actually do that, because I can't see anybody typing anything. So if you have any questions for me, type them in our team page under the post that gave the link to this call, and I'm going to go in and I'll answer them for you guys. But thank you so much for taking your time to listen to this. I really appreciate it, and have a great week. Set your goals. Get to Success Club. It's Success Club by the 10th. Let's do this. Let's roll. Let's grow our team. Let's explode. Love you guys. Bye.